Welcome back to the another session of ethical hacking. In the few last sessions we have discussed about practical methodologies of hacking, who can do hacking, where you can participate, where you can gain knowledge. Today we will discuss legality of ethical hacking. How much it is legal? Because there is a confusion going on. What kind of legal rules and laws are applicable for hacking? That we will cover in this class, at least from knowledge point of view. Ethical hacking is legal if the hacker abides the rule. So it is legal unless you are following the rules. I think in my last class I have discussed, you must have the permission, written document permission from your owner that you are going to do ethical hacking activities and finding vulnerability into the system. So this kind of things needs a legal document. So you must follow the rules, you must abide the rules. Second, the International Council of E-Commerce provides certification programs that test individual skill. Here you can participate and test your skill, whether you are really going to be a good hacker, you have that skill or not. Those who pass the exam are awarded with certificates. If you can pass the exam, you will get the certificate. My objective is to tell you some knowledge along with being a professional, how you can groom yourself into a better professional and developer. That's what I think certificates are also very much required nowadays. And I'm trying to giving as much knowledge as possible in this slide. The certificates are supposed to be renewed. Yes, it is not like your regular degree. Regular degrees, if you pass class 12, if you pass your graduation, this degree will give you food. Maybe you can choose a professional for the next 60 years. It may be, but in hacking world it is not so. Hacking today technology is going to become obsolete after 5 years. This same degree will not give you food and money unless you are going to change. Suppose if you say that you have done hacking certification last year, chances are that this year also you have to renew the certificate with the upgradation knowledge with a new certificate, because last year certificate will not help you with the latest technology of this month. But this career is very risky because of this. Your old degree will not help here, your new knowledge will only help. Here our knowledge will only help along with the advanced certification program like Cisco certified, Microsoft certified, Red Hat certified engineer. So many certifications available online, you can easily search. Along with that, colleges and universities are also providing degrees. But remember, if you take degree from university, that is also good. But to work in real industry, you must have some certification. Otherwise, your career growth will stop after some point. Unless you develop those skills, and those skills will not come by your own. No YouTube tutorial, no other tutorial. You have to go to a direct professional who is providing the training. Hacking, only few people know. That is the reality. Only few people, or maybe 10% people know around the globe what is hacking. The rest are just teaching. So if you want to know the real hacking, you have to go to a real professional. That you have to find. And if you are lucky, you may find a real hacking professional. That's why there is a logo. They never show them their faces. They remain anonymous. They wear a black hat. They may wear a hat. The face is completely hidden. This is the symbol of hacking, and nobody can trace the untraceable. Anonymity, anonymous, VPN, torch, Tor. So many things are there. These keywords are only for hacking. Deep web, dark web. I have already created videos on deep web and dark web. You can watch those videos. Search in this channel. Next thing, understand the need to hack your own system. First, to find the bad hackers, you have to hack your own house. There is a saying. If you are going to steal somebody's house, you have to first you have to find way to steal your own house. I mean, it's just a logo, they say. If you have to do hacking in somebody's system, you have to first hack your own system. It is just for experiment. Otherwise, chances are there somebody can catch you, police can catch you. How? Through the fingerprints, DNA evidence. Everybody is aware nowadays. Technology is very advanced. With your evidence, with your DNA, something you have touched, let's say hard disks, with your fingerprints, any culprit can be caught. So for that you must try in your own home, in your own computer first, whether you can really do hacking or not. Sorry. Next, to catch a thief, think like a thief. It is one of the most important saying. If you want to become a owner, if you want to become a software developer, think like a software developer. If you want to become a teacher, think like a teacher. If you want to become a, what can I say, sportsman, think like a sportsman. If you want to become a winner, think like a winner. Now if you want to become a loser, then think like a loser. Most of the people think like a loser. That's why they are the loser. Reality is that. If you always think winning, 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 chances are there you may not be a winner, but at least you will go near to the winning path. So to catch a thief, you have to think like a thief. That is how hackers do. To catch, like what police do. To catch a criminal, sometimes they think like a criminal, and at the end they catch the criminal. So this is very much important saying. These points are little bit small points, but these are very powerful points for your career. So build the foundation for ethical hacking. How you can create a foundation. That is a very important point. So let's discuss that. First is hack your system in a non-destructive fashion. Now see, if you are going to hack your own computer, be careful. Don't destroy the system. Take a proper backup, because I know you don't want to spend lots of money again restructuring the computer or purchasing again a new parts. Do some little bit demo will help you. Then enumerate vulnerabilities, and if necessary prove to upper management. Now to prove your talent, suppose if you have a talent, the talent will not give you bread and butter or money unless you prove the talent to the relevant people. Suppose you are a software developer, you have to apply for job as a software developer, then only your talent will be, people will judge. Okay. Similarly for vulnerability, being a good ethical hacker, you have to find the weaknesses and flaws. In vulnerability, three things very much important: confidentiality, CIA, confidentiality, integrity, authenticity. Confidentiality, integrity, authenticity. The data must be confidential. Outsiders don't leak the data. Second, integrity. What is integrity? The data shouldn't be tampered. What I send to you, you receive the get same package. Nobody should open the package and add some modify. That is not integrity. Third is authenticity. Authentic person only get the data. Authentic, I mean between sender and receiver, we must check that the relevant sender and relevant user are fixed. There is no other third party will enter in between that. That is known as CIA. Confidentiality is done using strong password, biometric, two-factor authentication, OTP, or you can say your captcha checking, robot checking. I think you, as you find, Google sometimes say, click if you are not a robot. Select the road, select the bridges. These are all nothing but the technology behind Google. If you send non-stop request to some person, chances are there your Facebook will be blocked, because there is a protocol, there is an algorithm, there is a robot algorithm behind that, and that says that if you say non-stop friend request in Facebook will block you. There is an algorithm behind that. So you must follow the CIA technique: confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity. Next, three things comes in vulnerability: threat, risk, and risk. Now it is a homework. You decide which one is highly powerful, threat or risk. Is threat is highly powerful, damaging point of view, or risk? We use this term regularly. You have a threat, you have a risk, our organization is at risk. So that means, I think you get an idea. Risk means the highest point of threat, and vulnerability is weaknesses. So this vulnerability, threat, and risk, these 3 points you must do some homework on that. At the end, what is that? Apply results to remove vulnerability and to secure your system. Now you must take some step. Suppose in your own home you find a door where the thief can enter. Now at least make a door so that the thieves can't enter. Your solution should be like this. Similarly, in a network, if you find vulnerability, at the end you must find a patches or software firewall which can protect the system from attackers. This is the basic work of hackers. Now if this work is visible to the organization owner, they will give you promotion, they will give you good money. This is how your skill will be appraised being an ethical hacker. So being an ethical hacker, three things is very much required: good observation, good vulnerability finding, good security policies to protect your system. These three only, and rest all works on these three only. Now we will discuss the dangers your system face. What are the dangers we see nowadays in any organization or for any particular computer? So systems are generally under fire from hackers around the world. Hacker can attack your system from anywhere. It can be from Australia, it can be from Sweden, it can be from Denmark, it can be from Kolkata. Network has no boundary. People have boundary. Remember this. Network has no boundary. Network is the highest thing nowadays. Because of networking, we can connect from here to Australia within 1 second. How? You type something, hello. Your friend in Australia will get that message. This is the basic. You type something in WhatsApp. It is like that we are reaching the speed of light. So we don't need to be physically present somewhere. Our network must be present. So that's why people are becoming nowadays mental disorders. Why? This is the bad side. That is again one other thing that we will discuss in some other class. Mental side, we are becoming sick and sick because of too much attached to the computer based network rather than the physical movement like exercises, going to outdoor tasks, outdoor games. We are stick to computer games, indoor games, only computer and computer. So this is the dark side, not non-healthy things. Anyway, we will discuss that other time, but if you can manage, it is good for you. Hackers spend at least 12 hours a day in their computer. There is a research which says black hat hackers spend minimum 12 hours a day. Minimum. And the best part is that their computer remains 24 hours switched on. So they are actually mentally alert 24 hours. You can't say only 12 hours. They are actually available 24 hours. Hackers means they have a workstation. Their computer is always open. They are monitoring which network has vulnerability. Wherever they find a weakness, they just attack. They are targeting multiple nodes. These nodes are nothing but the devices, small computers, big computers, a server. So it is like kind of software development. You are 24 hours available for your organization. So you have a big responsibility here. Because unless you have a passion, you will find that it's a good thing for you. Non-technical attack. Sometimes the attacks are non-technical. It is nothing to do with hacking. Second, infrastructure attacks. Sometimes you find that your computer is not booting. Your mobile is not booting. Your software is behaving in an abnormal way. These are nothing but network infrastructure attacks. Maybe somewhere in a server, your own trustworthy person has inserted malware into the system. Just inserting pen drive and install that, your computer will behave like an abnormal, behave in an abnormal way because of the malstructured or malware insertion into the system. 3 is operating system attacks. Operating system attacks are very much popular nowadays. Which kind of operating system? It is not Windows based. Remember this. Windows based operating system nobody will try to hack. Hackers are stealing money, stealing data from mostly Unix based system. Remember this, because Windows based system they just use for non-technical kind of attack where you are hardly using movies, you are watching video, you are opening surfing website software. But using Unix based system, once they attack you, chances of getting caught is also very less. That's why they attack Windows based system, Unix based system. So rest things we will discuss in later in upcoming classes. Today we will discuss something about non-technical attack. What are those non-technical attacks? Hackers can break into the buildings. Hackers can break into computer rooms, or they can break into other rooms containing critical information. Here break means not breaking the door. Remember, your computer can be anywhere in the building. Your computer can be in a lab, it can be in a server which is holding critical information, but hacker has no limitation. They can directly enter into a network and steal the data. They don't have to be physically present. That is how these non-technical attacks are going on. Second is network infrastructure attacks. What is this? Connecting into a network through a firewall. You have a firewall. What is that firewall? Firewall takes care of the incoming and outgoing network signals. If you are opening a website google.com, Google is replying to you. So the signal which is coming from Google and the request which is going from you to the server, Google server, this is taken care by firewall. So firewall takes care of the security. Then exploiting weakness in a network. Third is DDoS attack, denial of service attack. When it is done in a multiple servers or when it is done using multiple computers, it is known as DDoS, distributed denial of service. So flooding a network with too many requests. Suppose you are using flipkart.com. Now say multiple users are surfing Flipkart. So each computer is the node and server is the Flipkart server. Now in between that there is a DDoS attack. DDoS is multiple viruses are inserted in the Flipkart server. Unknown viruses are inserted into the, you can say, request. Request means shopping, purchasing, anything from Flipkart. But these are AI based, not human based. AI based tools. Those multiple requests are processed at a time to the Flipkart server. The ultimate objective is to jam the server so that people like us will not get any reply from Flipkart. As a result, what happens? The reputation of the business, the financial loss, waste of time. People like us are feeling embarrassed when we don't get proper request from the Flipkart or suppose Amazon.com, any kind. I'm just giving ABC, any company. So this kind of things we are very much facing nowadays. Distributed denial of service, multiple bots means multiple viruses at a time and inserted into the server. As a result, the server gets jammed because server has the capacity to process only one request at a time, but when multiple requests if you give, it can't process it and it blocks the server, it jams the server. So this is how this DDoS attack happens, and which we will discuss in the upcoming classes. That's all about today's class. Thank you.